Hi, thanks for tuning in again. I'm hoping that this helps you just get some quick feedback and life applications taken out of, what I'm seeing in the Bible, what I've read today, and I just want to share that with you and hope to encourage you. So please subscribe and comment below if you'd like. Basically what I wanted to go over today is in Mark chapter 12. If you've seen the earlier videos, you'll know that we've been reading Mark for a little while. And there's different pieces of here that I really like. I'm going to skip to the end, kind of. It's where 12:38. So, as he taught, Jesus said, "Watch out for the teachers of the law. They like to walk around in flowing robes and be greeted in the marketplaces and have the most important seats in the synagogues and the places of honor at banquets. They devour widows' houses and for a show make lengthy prayers. Such men will be punished most severely." Now, the reason why this stood out to me personally is that I've talked to a lot of people who are kind of turned off by pastors or people working in the church or, small group leaders, youth group leaders, whatever it might be. And there's a lot to unpack there. And keeping this short and concise and without going hours into it and just keeping it a few minutes, keep in mind that the people of the church are still people. They're not God, they're not Jesus. You shouldn't worship them. I hope you don't. That's not the point. They mess up, they're sinful. I mess up, I'm sinful. All people are going to let you down. All people are going to disappoint you. And there's definitely going to be people who are struggling with different problems, and they're leaders in the church. They're going to be sinful, and they're leaders in the church. Their problems are going to affect other people. And the thing is, you'll never find a perfect person. So, you can't expect them to be perfect. But when you see someone who's not speaking the gospel, when you see somebody who is, and I mean church leaders, who aren't doing that, or they rub you the wrong way, go down the road. There's a different person, there's a different church, there's a different youth leader, there's a different small group leader, there's a different small group leader in the same church. Just because they're, Christian doesn't mean that they're going to be perfect. And, if they are a Christian, they know that, because to be a Christian means that you don't only try to emulate the life that Christ showed us, but it means that you know that you need Christ. Like for me, that's a big part of it, is I know that I'm not perfect. I know that I need a Savior. So Jesus is warning us right here to be careful of the teachers of the law, because God came to free us from the law. And that's not to say we can just do whatever we want. He says in the same chapter that the greatest commandments are to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind and strength. He also says to love your neighbor as yourself. And I think a lot of that can be applied so much here in what America needs today and what the world needs, is to love our neighbors, to put other people before ourselves, or to treat them with the kindness that we'd like them to treat us with. So keep that in mind and try to be Christ-like in that way, where you really are loving towards your neighbors and the people around you, the people in traffic that irk you, people at the grocery store who are in your way. Try to do that, and if you can't do it for them, start by doing it for you, because you'll be surprised how quickly it'll rub off and you'll just be enjoying your day that much more. If somebody's rude to you and they don't know you, they're not happy with life. Don't let that bring you down. Don't give it back to them. You don't have to have a long conversation with them. You can steer clear of them, but don't let that put you in a funk where you treat other people worse, because you're going to treat them as if they were the one that gave you the grief earlier. I hope that encourages you guys as far as loving others and being mindful that the people who rubbed you wrong in the church or working at the church, they aren't God, they aren't Jesus. Go to a different church. Just because you found out that they're sinful doesn't mean that God doesn't love you. He totally does. So my prayer for you is that you can get healing if somebody's hurt you. I know there's people in the church, working for the church, pastors who have been hurtful in my walk with God, but ultimately my relationship was with God, not with them. I serve God, not them. So I hope that you guys can have healing from that and continue to seek God and the right church home for you that's teaching truth. So thanks again, and have a great day.